Steve from Custom Table Tennis, and we're going to have another look at the our black carbon. The reason why we're going to have another quick look at this is because we've been a bit out of stock just for a week or so, but we've got some on back orders. But more importantly, we started off with the flared, and they're just in such high demand at this price point, $29.99. And so many people were saying, oh, I wish you had a straight, wish you had an anatomic. So we decided to get them in. So what we'll do, I'll tell you what, we'll do the weights first, and then we can get the scales out of the way. So we've got a specification of plus or minus 3 grams, 85 grams. I've not weighed these. 85, we're happy with that. That's spot on, that's the straight. And that one's 84.5. All within specification. And finally the flared. So no nasty surprises. They're all usually pretty good, plus or minus 3. So you could get one at 82 and you could get one as high as 88, but we don't seem much over that. So what I'll do, even though I've done it before, but it's probably last year sometime, and I'll take some finding. We'll have a look at the flared first. So at the narrowest point, we've got 26, flaring out to 34.09, and then the thickness of the blade is 24.26. So flared, traditional, nice and comfortable in the hand, nice and balanced. Let's have a look at, we'll just do it on this one because they'll all be the same. So thickness of the blade, right on the money, right on 6 mil thick. So your average is between 5.7 and 6.5. I mean, blades can be thinner or thicker, but that's the flared one. We'll bob that out of the way. Let's have a look at the anatomic. Now this is always a little bit difficult to measure, but let's go with the bump in the middle first. So you've got the bump in the middle, 28.88. Then it thins out a little bit, just under 28, and then at the thickest part of the top we've got 31. But more importantly, we should have a little look at this one, because people say, oh, what does it all mean, what's an anatomic, what's the difference? So just about pick it out there. So you narrow up here, then you've got a little bump there, and it's subtle. I mean, I can use a straight or an anatomic, it doesn't make no difference to me, but a little bit. And the theory is it fits in the palm of your hand. I know a lot of our lady players do like the anatomic, tend to have smaller hands than those guys, and very, very popular. So that's the anatomic. I didn't think I did the thickness that way, did I? Maybe not. And then we've got 23.83. And then finally the traditional straight. You either love it or you hate it. Some people like it. Some people think, oh, I think the bat's going to slip out my hand. I mean, it shouldn't do, slip out your hand, but it's a straight up and down, as the name suggests. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just do the thicknesses first. I'll just source for something else, though. So, 28 all the way up and down by 23.86, getting on for 24. So, nice. And we'll do it because we can with the vernier gauge. You're looking at most bats around about 100, 101. There you go, look. So that's the length of the handle. People are asking all the time, oh, have you got a longer one, have you got a shorter one? But most manufacturers will stick to the 10 centimetres, 100 mil, or 4 inches if you like. Those will be no different whatsoever. What you've got to look out for is your shoulders. Sometimes when you think the handle is not long enough, and what you need to look out for, and what we look out for on other manufacturers, remember these are made in one of the biggest blade manufacturers in the world that make a lot of the European blades, is if you can do it better with that, and you see it better with this actually. But what I'm trying to show you is when the handle, you say it doesn't fit rightly or it's catching your fingers, this is what you've got to look out for, the shoulders. I've seen some blades that have got the handle and then this bit here is coming right down there, and I know, and I've used when I've tested various blades in the past, I've actually had to just get into that a little bit and get it moved up a little bit. But ours are just, we think they're just ideal. It's industry standard, but some manufacturers just come down here a little bit, and then that is irritating, irrespective of what handle shape it is. But we just thought we'd bring you this quick review. Delighted to get them in straight. All that's nice and flush, nicely finished, nicely made. We don't have any problem with these at all. Great little blade for the money. $29.99 at the moment. I think they'll be $20.99 up until next year, and then we've got to review it, see what the manufacturers do, see what the cost of the materials is back in a few months' time. But there you go. So we've got a full set. We've got the straight, the anatomic, and the flared, all in stock now. Good to go. Steve from Custom Table Tennis. Hit the like and subscribe and get your stuff from customtabletennis.co.uk. Until next time, bye for now.